guys, at this point, BET needs to release the footage between Jocelyn Hernandez and Amber Rose, because whatever it is she thinks she got going on, that'll end it all today. So if you guys didn't know, Amber Rose opened up the Republican National Convention for 2024. I can catch her speech anywhere on CNN or MSNBC. And since we're a black media company, we won't be playing any of this nonsense. But let's get to what black people had to say about her, honey, because they is cutting up. Like I said earlier, I bet BET released the footage from the inside of that classroom. And if you guys don't remember, let me play you that clip.
You know what's your problem? Your problem is that you really want to be a white girl.
Clock it.
Get down to the point.
Jocelyn!
No, Professor. Let's get down to the point.
Jocelyn!
Your problem is that you really don't even want to be black. She's conflicted. See, when I was growing up, I chose to be black. I was born in Puerto Rico, a Spanish-speaking place, so I'm a black Hispanic. But Amber, she don't know how to behave in black places or in white places. She feel like she got to cater to each of them. But I damn sure know that she doesn't cater to nothing black.
Because baby, no lies was told. Now let's look at what Matt Walsh had to say about Amber Rose. Now he says in a tweet that the RNC gives a primetime speaking slot to a pro-abortionist feminist and a self-proclaimed with a face tattoo who only claim to fame is having with rappers. Truly an embarrassment. Not a single voter will be mobilized by this person. Everything he said was true. I mean, obviously he said it in a way that was supposed to be denigrating to Amber Rose, but everything he said was true. And this is exactly what they think of you, Amber Rose. Now, Revolt News had posted all of the individuals who were doing their speaking engagements at the RNC, and somebody said, y'all see the common factor? They all bald. Bald-headed. Bald people cannot be trusted. They are trying to punish the rest of us for having hair. Nothing but a bunch of bald-headed liars. Getting head chips in the food. Now, Dr. Durags had said, I don't want to hear any more complaints when we call out culture vultures who drape themselves in blackness for profit and social gain, knowing damn well they'd sell us all out if it meant they could collect a quick check. To admire black culture and to respect black culture is a whole nother thing when you adorn yourself in black culture and then drop it at the drop of a dime for a quick check. Because it just lets me know that rent due. Amber's rent due. Tell you guys right now, I never trusted Amber Rose. Never trusted Amber Rose. Not one lickety split. Okay? I know a lot of you out there liked her because she was a video vixen and she used to date Kanye West and then was Khalifa. I think that's who she was married to. And whoever it is, she's, hunching on now. But for the rest of us, okay? For the rest of black women, because we're always telling the truth, we told y'all not to trust this woman. But I think Joy Ann Reid said it best.
But they brought somebody whose whole career is based in black culture. She used to be on a show on BET. That's the reason most people know who she is. She dated one of the most prominent African-American rappers in the business in the history of hip-hop. So her whole culture came from black culture, even though she says she's not a black person herself.
Release the footage, BET, and end all of this.
This woman is not confused. She knows who she is. And I'm starting to think it's the same thing for all interracial kids, biracial kids, whatever. They know who they are. It's just that the system does not want to acknowledge them, and so they act confused. You know who you are. You know how this benefits you. You know how to utilize it so it works in your favor. Okay? So let's not come here and act silly and act like, yeah, she doesn't know, she knows. You know. You know you're conscious. You want to be black for the entertainment purposes. You want to be black for the culture. You want to be black for that uplifting privilege of beauty. You want to be black because that's the only level that you can be seen. But you cannot be white because you're not even the standards in the white community. So you have to settle for the black community because the black community is mostly accepting of everything. You cannot be white because the white space cherishes blonde, blue eyes, white-skinned, purely Caucasian women. Not an interracial child with features that can be associated to black people. So it's not beneficial to you to become in this space of whiteness. And even if you are rarely acknowledged. You have to push continuously as like Unlike being in a black space, black people would accept you regardless because, colorism and all. And these people benefit from colorism. They're aware. They're aware because of how they look and their proximity to whiteness. They get to benefit. So Amber was never confused. She was a white girl trapped in a interracial body because you're not black. I can say trapped in a black body because you're not black. You're an interracial kid that was conceived from those circumstances. So unfortunately, that's exactly what happens. Or unfortunately, why I say fortunately, it is because she's closer to whiteness, and unfortunately, she's closer to blackness, and that does not work in her favor. Being closer to whiteness, being married to Khalifa, it's good. Being an ex-wife of Khalifa and having a child with him, it's good to boost him and call her a rapper. Meanwhile, she's not. It's good to boost her portfolio. It's good for that. But this woman has always known who she is. She just knew when to mingle with black people. Let's just say this. If she's in danger, she will automatically say that she's not black. And if she's not in danger, she's in the black side, she has black friends, she's eating whatever you guys eat there in the States. So she's not confused. She's anything but confused. Because confused people don't move this way. To this low level, it shows us that you are aware consciously. You are aware of who you are in the society that you are brought up into. You are aware how this benefits you. So Jocelyn is not lying. And sometimes it's not even about choosing, it's about what favors you. Okay? You can be a biracial, dark-skinned woman, or what would be considered to be darker skin because, genetics, genetics and DNA works differently. So you can, in a way, inherit the color of the person that is your father or your mother in that instance. So you would look like one. So sometimes you look completely white. And then because you look white, you don't look suspicious until someone pays attention to you, because white people they're not dumb. They can tell that, oh shit, this one, something is wrong. Something is certainly wrong somewhere. I don't know what it is, but something is wrong about this place. Sometimes you don't show. Sometimes you show. And those that show, like Amber, they have to deal with, catering to both. Because that's how they survive. They want to be accepted in both communities. They want to benefit from both communities. They are not loyal to anything. They're not even loyal to their white side. It's just because it's beneficial. If one day everything flipped upside down and black people became on top, they are not black. They're not black. They are not white anymore, and they will be white when it's beneficial to them to be white. That's let's just say they are opportunists. They are opportunist people that wait for the right moment to become that very thing that they propagate, or that very same thing that they cannot be, and now it gives the opportunity. So now it's perfect. I bet she made a lot of money from that. She made money and she doesn't care. And such a sad reality.